Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this lecture series video, we are going to discuss about the binomial distributions. In the previous video, already we have the probability and its related problem. Continuously, here now we discuss binomial distribution. So what is binomial distribution? So here we have some n trials. In totally n trials. Out of these n trials, x cases are success. X cases are success. So how many failure? Suppose we have 1000 rupees, 600 rupees spent by us, and what's the remaining? So 1000 minus 600, that is equal to 400. Likewise, here n trials. Out of these n trials, x cases success, the remaining all are failure. How you write the remaining failure? It is n minus x. That is failure case. Okay, so using these three, we define binomial distribution. So binomial distribution is probability of x is equal to small x is p is success case. So totally x are success. So in total we have p for x success case. Q is number of failure. Here the total failures are n minus x. So in grand total we have q power n minus x failure. How many success from that n trials? It takes NCX way. So NCX, p power x, q power n minus x, and this x takes a value from 0, 1, 2, etc. Why it is 0? The case, if it is not success, then it is failure. Otherwise, if it is not success, the value of success becomes, value of not success becomes 0. Therefore, the x takes a value from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. So it is for probability distribution functions. Right. From this, what is mean of probability function? Mean of binomial distribution is NP, and variance. So variance of binomial distribution is NPQ. Here N and P are parameter. So Q is calculated from the P. Therefore NP are parameters. Right. So using these binomial distributions, we derive some more problems. The first, obtain binomial distribution. Obtain binomial distributions, the mean for binomial distributions for mean is 20 and standard deviation SD. Standard deviation is 4. So we calculate binomial distribution using these two. So in this here we have mean is 20, standard deviation is 4. Standard deviation means how many data are very nearest to its average, that is standard deviation. So, but in this binomial distributions, here we have variance. What is the relation of standard deviation and the variance? Variance is nothing, it is square root of standard deviation, or otherwise standard deviation is root of variance. From that we derive variance also. So given mean of binomial distribution is NP, that is equal to 20, and standard deviation is equal to root of variance. Root of variance, that is equal to root of, but we need what is variance value, because in this binomial distribution we have NPQ. Therefore, instead of, if you need variance, taking square on both sides, therefore standard deviation square is equal to variance. And what is this variance? It is NPQ. As per binomial distributions, variance of binomial distribution is NPQ. Therefore, NPQ is equal to, already standard deviation is given. The standard deviation is 4. So it is 4. And its square also. So 4 square is 16. Using this, we find, using this mean and the variance, we calculate what is N, what is P, what is Q value. So directly substitute this NP is equal to 20 to here. So instead of NP, we write 20 and Q is equal to 16. Therefore, Q is equal to 16 by 20. After reducing, we get 4 by 5. It is Q value. Then we need what is P. The P value is calculated from P plus Q is equal to 1. So already here we have Q value. So Q is, or P is 1 minus Q. And Q is 4 by 5. The value of Q is 4 by 5. That is 1 minus 4 by 5. That is equal to 5 minus 4, it is 1 by 5. It is p value. Okay, so here we have q is 4 by 5 and p is 1 by 5. Still we need what is n value. So substitute p to this mean. So np is equal to 20 and n is and p is 1 by 5. Substitute p value 1 by 5 here. So n is equal to, when you take 5 to right hand side, then it is multiple with 20. So if it is 20 into 5, that is equal to 100. So n value is 100. So we found all these value to derive binomial distributions. N is 100 and p is 1 by 5, q is 4 by 5. So what is binomial distributions? Probability of x is equal to x is ncx, p power x, q power n minus x. So substitute all the values here. N is 100, C x, x is also x because x is the number of success cases, and p, n is a trial cases and p is success case. So p is 1 by 5 power x and q is 4 by 5, n is 100 minus x. Suppose if it is 100, we write that, but here what is n? N is also 100. So ncx 100 cx 1 by 5 power x 4 by 5 power 100 minus x. It is a binomial distribution. Yes. Or otherwise, we write binomial distribution is also p plus q is equal to p plus q power n. Is also binomial distributions. Then p value is 1 by 5, q value is 4 by 5, and the power n is 100. Is also another way to derive binomial distributions. So that's all. So from this series, we have what is definition of binomial distributions, what is binomial distributions, what is mean, and what is variance. From that, we derive one more problem to expansion of binomial distributions. Thank you.